This may have gotten me kicked off the PR. This might have done it. But that's okay because I didn't understand what they're trying to say because I feel like it's very um, confusing to people the way they worded it. Today, I am going to be sharing an empties video. Now, I don't have a lot to share with you, but I did want to share an update on a neck cream that I was testing for you guys. So I thought, let's do the empties. And since it's empties, then I can go ahead and tell you what I think of it. So let's get to this first, and then I'm going to do the empties because, like I said, I don't really have a lot. And I filmed an empties video, and I looked like a train wreck. I did. It didn't turn out. So, unfortunately, a lot of the products that I have there is not gonna you're not gonna see because I just had to scrap that video. It happens sometimes, but that's okay. That's okay. I try my best. Okay, I have to lower it because I feel like I was like all the way up there. All right. So this neck cream has gone viral. Uh, and I was curious about it because of that. Now, when I looked at the ingredients, I didn't see anything that I thought was gonna really do anything, but to be honest with you, there's another neck cream, which I'm gonna talk about in a second, that I've shared a review on. I did not think it was gonna do anything. I looked at the ingredients, I didn't see it. I know there's a specific ingredient that's in there that they trademarked, that I don't really know about or understand it. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a skincare expert. Um, but when I took photos of myself before and after, I saw a difference. I saw a difference. I was actually shocked. I was editing the video and I was like, "Holy crap, hold on. There's actually a difference here." So I shared that with you guys. This one I didn't see shit. I didn't see anything. And I'm going to tell you, please be very careful on TikTok because there's a lot of BS that goes on there. A lot of BS. If I tell you something works, is because I have seen a difference in my skin, whether it's a gadget or a skincare product, whatever. If you see me doing a sponsored video on using a gadget, it's because I've used it first, tested it before I decided to do a collaboration. I'm not going to do a collaboration on use a product or a gadget doesn't work. I've tested gadgets out. I've had to refuse it because it's like, no, I don't see anything. I see other people talking about it though, but it didn't work out for me. So I'm not going to share it. I don't care how much you're going to pay me. That's how it is for me. Everybody's different, but I'm just telling you. So let's talk about the cream and then I'm going to get more into it. So the product is, I want to say this too before I share it with you. Everybody's experience is going to be different, but I've seen some BS with this one that I'm going to share in this video, but I'm not going to call anybody out. That's where you have to research yourself and figure it out for yourself, okay? Because I'm not going to call people out. But if you use this cream and you love it, please share it. I want you guys to have a voice here. It's not like, "Oh, no, well, you're not agreeing with me, so I'm gonna delete your comment." No, if you're an a-hole, I'm gonna delete your comment. But if you're legitimately like, "I use it and I did see a difference," then please share it. Please, I give you that opportunity to do that. That way, somebody's scrolling through and they see the comment, they can decide for themselves. So the product is Go Pure. This says it tighten and lift neck cream. And we're gonna talk about something else, by the way, that I just thought about. We're getting into a lot of stuff in this video. Okay, so I used it up. I guess I could have used the drop more, but at that point, it didn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It didn't do anything. I used it twice a day. I used it for several months until I ran out, and all it did is moisturize my neck. That's all it did. Is moisturize it. That's it. It didn't do anything. I was still using my calcium cream with this, by the way, but I was not using my this other cream. Because once I was finished with this nonsense, then I went to this one, and this is one that I talked to about. I purchased this myself, but the first one that I received, I actually got it sent to me from the company, and I didn't expect to see anything, nothing. And then I looked at photos, and I was like, okay, well, it actually did something. So once I was done with this crap, I decided to go back to this and I'm going to keep using this. So my current routine is this. I use a calcium cream once a day. I use this twice a day right now. and I don't use as much as it says. It says use 3 pumps. Honey, I don't need 3 pumps, okay? I don't need to use 3 pumps. I'm gonna go through it like crazy. So, no, I didn't do that in the first time when I tested it. I just do a pump, and that's it. Morning and night, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use this once a day. Now, I was using this twice a day, but it is expensive as shit. Okay, it's really expensive. So, I love it, but we're gonna do this twice a day. Just do this once a day. And I've tested a lot of neck creams. I've tried Strivectin. I didn't see anything with that. There were some other ones over the years too, and I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I've tried at least 2 other ones that I can remember, and they didn't do anything for me. Um, the thing of is this, from what I've seen. This I'm just telling you what I've seen. There's somebody that I used to follow on TikTok, and I had to block I actually blocked her because I don't wanna see any of her nonsense, and I sometimes when you say you don't wanna see something in your feed, they keep showing it to you anyways, and it would just trigger me. So and I'm not gonna say anything on somebody else's videos, like, I'll just unfollow you. I don't need to announce my departure, I just go. But she just claims that her neck is all snatched because of this cream, and it's like, that's a bunch of horse crap. I told you guys before, it takes more than just the creams. I use gadgets too. I use microcurrent. I'm actually testing another gadget out as I'm filming this. I'm testing out another gadget. Yes, I am, girl, because I am high maintenance. I'm going to be 59 in August. So bring it on. All right. So, anyways, if you have a lot of loose stuff going on, don't even bother using a cream because it ain't going to do nothing for you. It's not. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's not. And even a gadget, if you have a lot of loose stuff, I don't even think a gadget's gonna work for you. I think at that point you just have to have surgery, and I'm just being completely honest. Don't waste your money. But if you have a little something going on, cream, if you get a good cream, and I do stand by these two, and using microcurrent, and I use LED, and I'm using something else right now. So, oh, and I also use the Time Master Pro as well. I've shared that in a video. So I'll be using 4 gadgets on my face. I know. Anyway, it takes a lot more than just one thing when you're my age. It's just the way it is. My skin's gonna keep changing, and this is how it is, okay? But this woman that I was watching had videos of her with her neck looking snatched. But then I scrolled down and I caught her in a video, and she said that her neck, her it's not creepy anymore. But then I saw photos of her, or actually it was a video, and I could see in the lighting how creepy her neck skin was. So it's BS. But if you've had results, like great. I'm just telling you from what I saw from her, it didn't work for her, but she's saying it did. These people are making a lot of money, and there's nothing wrong with that. I use affiliate links too. I do, but there's so many people on TikTok that come off as not being an influencer, so I think that's appealing to a lot of people because I feel like they can trust them more, but they are an influencer that they don't care about you. They don't need to comment back to you or anything. They're making thousands of dollars on these products, and they're running to the bank. They don't care. They don't care if you don't like them. They don't care if you leave a nasty comment. They don't care. They don't care about building their audience. All they want to do is sell this stuff. So, if you've had great experience using it, congratulations, that is great. I'm happy for you. It didn't do anything for me, nothing, and here you go. I don't see a difference. I don't see a difference. I feel like it looks the same. It looks the same. I don't see a difference. So, just be careful what you're watching. And I'm going to show something else to you really quickly. And I want to look at my phone because I'm going to insert something else. This is kind of an example of why you have to be careful on social media, okay? So this came up for me. These photos came up in my feed. Okay, not photos, but videos. Took a screenshot of them, and each one of them say something different, but it's like the same person. Highest dermatologist in Asia, 620,000 a year. Yet people are still mind blown when I tell them these things. Okay, where are we at? Okay, you see that, right? 13 years as a butt doctor, which please tell me what the fuck that means. I don't even know what that is. No one believes me when I say this. And it's always the same ads, okay? So it's always the same stuff, talking about the same products. Low shit. They're just selling stuff, and It's just a load of crap. And some of these accounts, it looks like it's like the same videos, but then they keep changing the title. So when you see something pop up in your feed and somebody's talking about something, go look at the profile and take a look and see what's going on first before. There's another one that's out there too. It's like my mom used to be a Victoria's Secret model, and these are the things, and they're all selling the same products. TikTok can be fun, but it can also be kind of scammy too when it comes to. I personally would never, ever, ever buy anything off of TikTok ever. If it's somebody that I follow and trust, like Angie, and she was selling something, I would believe her, but I would still check the profile to make sure somebody didn't take her video. You know what I'm saying? Like I still would always check, but I trust her. Okay. I don't trust everybody else on that app. And you have to be really, really careful about that. So before we get into empties, there's one more controversial thing that I want to talk about. This video popped up, and this was on Paula's Choice. And it says on here, when you see people steam ice their skin to close their pores, but you know that pores can't open and close because they're not doors. This was their thing, okay? But I'm going to show you something. Hold on a second. This may have gotten me kicked off the PR. This might have done it. But that's okay because I didn't understand what they're trying to say because I feel like it's very confusing to people the way they worded it. Okay, so that's what they're saying. You can't open and close pores. Okay, I get that. Okay, but on their product here, their BHA, it's Paula's Choice right there, it says unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores. So if you look up the definition of shrinking, it's to make smaller. So if you're making something smaller, how would you make something smaller without it a pore? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't understand what their video was trying to say. I think it's really confusing. Maybe they need to reword it like it unclogs pores to make them appear to look smaller or something. But when you're basically saying it shrinks pores, to shrink something means to make smaller. So if you're going to make something smaller, because I think people that use that ice are claiming that their pores look smaller and they shrink, or maybe some of them are saying they're closing, but I don't know if anybody said that. I feel like they're probably saying it shrinks their pores is basically what they're saying. I feel like this is better though, because you're going to unblock them. And I love this product. I said that I love it. This is what I said. And so far they haven't gotten back to me. Since then, they said to send them the product because this is what I said on there. I'm going to tell you. So I said in there, and this is on their thing, you can read it. It says it unblocks and shrinks enlarged pores on my bottle. I absolutely love it, and I will continue to repurchase it. But that's what it says on my bottle. That's why I left my comment. I wasn't trying to be like a smartass or anything like that, you know? And somebody says that it's not the same thing as opening and closing pores, but it kind of is. That's what somebody said, okay? It kind of is because you're shrinking it. So if you're shrinking it and just making it smaller, what is it doing? It's closing, right? I mean, what else is a pore doing if you're shrinking it? You know what I mean? Somebody says shrinks as in not as an appearance, not closing it. This is what somebody else said. Like they said, products can alter the look of skin around it, making visible shrinked like. But it doesn't say that though. It says it shrinks pores. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't trying to be a jerk, but it gets confusing. And if you're kind of like tattooing or saying to other people like, "Oh, it's not going to do that, but our product is better," but basically you're saying the same thing that they are, but then you're saying, "No, it doesn't work." Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because if you are shrinking something, that's a hole, and it's shrinking to make it smaller, how is it going to make it smaller unless it's closing a little bit? How else does it do that? Please explain it to me if I'm like I just think if you're claiming that, it can sound very confusing to people. And maybe I've been saying things the wrong way when I'm explaining it, and I don't want to do that. So I understand that it's going to get rid of the gunk and oil that is in our pores to make it appear like they're smaller. But if you're saying that it shrinks, it says right on here that it shrinks, and the only way you can shrink something, I mean, when you shrink it, it's going to look smaller or get smaller. If it shrinks, explain it to me. Explain it to me because I'm not understanding, and I think it's confusing to people. So if you're gonna put a video like that, kind of calling people out, then I don't know what like, I'm confused about your packaging is all I'm gonna say. So, I mean, it might have gotten me kicked off PR list, and I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was very nice about it. I just said, "I love your product. I'm just confused," and I think a lot of other people are gonna be confused too when you're saying that, but it's kinda like you're saying that, but it's not really what you mean. But maybe they need to fix that. I don't know, because if you're claiming that that's not the way it's supposed to be, that it's I'm confused, is all I'm gonna tell you. So, anyways, that happened. So let me get to my empties really quickly because this video is already too long. So yes, I'm still using this. I had some left. There was one that I saw online. This is a problem I have though. I don't want to order something online. I want to be able to go to a store and buy it. So I'm still looking. So Vital Proteins, still using it. I hate the new packaging. This is the old packaging. Somebody said just buy the new ones and put it in here. That's what I'm going to do for now. So, but I am going to for now. This is the THERABREATH Whitening Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. Would not recommend it. It made my lips so freaking dry. Like, it was ridiculous. I thought it was the lip stuff I was using, and it was this stuff. So I would not recommend it. It was just horrible. Is this Charlotte Tilbury or is this Patrick Ta? This is Patrick Ta's Major Brow Defining Pen. I really like this. I bought the Charlotte Tilbury one because I thought the packaging looks the same. I thought I had one in here in front of me, but I don't know where it went. I would repurchase this again. Out of all the products, I don't like a lot of his stuff, but this I would repurchase. I bought the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I actually like this one better because it's more finer, so I do like that. Just got the mini of this. I did not like this when I got the mini, and I ended up getting the full size, and I really like it. It's what I'm wearing today. It's the Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I love it. It does transfer. I do get some flaking. So. And here's an empty one of it, and I already have a new one. So I really do like this one a lot. I wouldn't say it's the best mascara I've ever used. There's a lot of them that I like, but this is a really, really nice one. This one really surprised me. This is see, they changed this product. I'm not sure what happened, okay? So I'm still trying to get an answer from Skin Beautiful. I texted her a while ago. She usually gets back to me, and she hasn't. And sometimes I don't have time to just be going back and forth. Like, I just move on. But anyways, it's it's from, what is this company? It's Korean skincare, and it is the Promoter Collagen Gel, PLLA plus Azulene and PDRN plus 4GF. I don't know what the hell all that means. I'm just reading from the package, and this is what I use with my Time Master Pro. And there's the one that I got that's on their site is different. It's not, I don't like it as much, but I have to use it because that's what there is. So they must have changed it. I don't know why they changed it because I like this better. So there's another one that's like $400. I'm not going to buy it. This one I think is $100. That's still a lot, but that's what you have to use when you use that. That's it. That's all I have. I told you guys I didn't have a lot of empties. I just wanted to kind of talk about some other things in here, and I want to talk about this. So I don't recommend this. If you like it, great. I'm happy for you. I was hoping I'd find something that would be less expensive, but this ain't it for me. It's not. It's if I was younger maybe, but it didn't do anything for me. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It is free. I share new videos every single week. Would greatly appreciate it if you've enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, and comment. Helps to push my videos out. Would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.